Ladies, let's face it, more and more men don't want to get married anymore. Divorce is a financial disaster, and child custody and child support goes against men. On the other hand, you ladies don't like casual dating as it is vague, pointless, and each partner makes assumptions about the other's feelings that don't line up with reality. So, the best middle ground is a situationship. Gentlemen, we all know that modern women want traditional husbands while they don't have to be traditional wives. They don't want to cook or clean while expecting us to pay all the bills, do all the outside chores, help them with the indoor chores, including cooking, help with childcare while they go on girls' trips and girls' night out and that kind of thing, right? Common sense tells us that no man would marry such women, although a few brave men still do. More men, however, are exploring options overseas. But meanwhile, there are a lot of men who, for whatever reason, are not traveling to find brides. Yet they are just as disgusted with the status quo as we are. What's the best way for such men to handle this without getting caught up in the modern woman's trap? Well, I gathered a group of the brightest minds in psychology, dating, and experts on how the brain works. Okay, I'm embellishing here a bit, but go along with it. We analyzed hundreds of hours of TikTok and YouTube videos of modern women going off on men while listing their unrealistic requirements they want of future husbands. So after much debate, we concluded that modern women are basically asking for a situationship, not marriage. So we coined the new phrase for this study, situationshipology. Hopefully, this will be a course in university soon. All right. Yeah. So modern women are frustrated by situationships as they don't lead to marriage. We get that. But ladies, this is what ambiguous feminism has done to the relationship game. In a situationship, you can be as free as you want to be, only without trapping men in financially destructive marriages. Now, in order to be happy though, there are 12 rules to this. All right? Number 1, neither partner can be jealous or possessive in a situationship. You only belong to each other just one night. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the old song. You only belong to each other during the time period you are together. Kind of like when you go to work as the role of employee and employer. Once work is done, your time is yours, right? No looking through phones or asking about each other's dating history, who's dating who or whatever. Focus only on each other for maximum enjoyment while you're together. That's it. Number 2, ladies, you can wear whatever clothes you want, including those see-through bottom-out dresses worn by Sierra and Keke Palmer. If you want to feel good about form-fitting style and have every man's tongue hanging out, then a situationship is perfect for you. Number 3, no living together. Pay attention. Cohabitating leads to complicated entanglements, and we see where that got Will and Jada. This means if you're couch surfing with friends, or staying at your mama's house, you can't afford to be in a situationship. The best you can do is casual, dusty dating. Number 4, no smashing raw or having babies. This should be a no-brainer, and unfortunately, more men are opting out of smashing raw, which is a great step in the right direction. Having children out of wedlock also leads to complicated entanglements, which can be harmful to the mental health of the children, as again we see with Will and Jada. Sorry to say that. Gentlemen, if you're dumb enough to have children in a situationship, you deserve the 18 years of hell on earth. All right, number 5. If you have children from other men coming into this situationship, ladies, this is for you ladies, your kids come first in the situationship. Same thing for men too, single dads too, but single moms especially. Isn't that beautiful, single mommies? Men who get casually involved with you know their place in your life and won't stress you because they got other women to fill your void until you get a babysitter. If you date a guy who pretends to be okay with the situationship, but he slips up and gets mad that you prioritize your kids over him, call our situationship enforcement hotline. We will send some goons out there to handle him and put him in line. Your body count and number of baby daddies don't matter in a situationship. See? You just have to make sure your baby daddies ain't crazy. If so, that violates Situationshipology 101, and you will be friend zoned until you resolve that matter to our satisfaction. Because we can't have crazy dudes following us. All right. Number six. You can pick and choose whatever spiritual beliefs you want. Many of you call yourselves Christians, but also do astrology, voodoo, witchcraft spells, affirmations, manifestations, yoga, karma, Buddhism, on and on. No need to pretend anymore. No need to go to a Builder Jesus store to pick gospel verses you want to create a feminist-friendly Jesus to bow down to. You can be as hippie as you want to be. Number 7, neither partner can force dietary restrictions on each other. If you like to eat pork and are dating a guy casually who doesn't eat it and tries to pressure you not to eat pork, let us know. We can send a pork-friendly guy to replace him. You can eat whatever you like. All right, number 8. No expecting men to fix things around the house or car or provide security unless he's getting something he wants in return. In other words, ladies, don't confuse a situationship man with your friend zone man. We don't play that. This is quid pro quo. And for many guys, this means, you guessed it, bedroom activities. Hey, don't hate the player, hate the game created by modern womanism. All right, number 9. You're free to go on girls' nights out and girls' trips anytime you want, for as long as you want. Men can't say a word because you're not in a committed relationship. You can post all the sneaky link and revealing freaky 304 pics and videos on your social media with no criticism from us. In a situationship, we can't make a tiger change its stripes. Therefore, you are the exhibitionist you always want to be, ladies. Twerk it for the world if you like. All right, number 10. You have to respect the fact that the man may have multiple women in his situation rotation. Be sure to get on his calendar early. That's important so as to not have 2 women show up on the same date. And the same goes for men. We don't want another dude popping up while we're with you. All right, number 11. You are free to pursue as many college degrees as you can afford. Just don't expect us to pay for them. We ain't paying for all that money. And finally, number 12, dun 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 dun. We are equal partners, just like modern women who hate biblical standards want. While together at your house, you're the queen. I submit to your rules. And likewise, at my house, I'm the king. You submit to my rules. We're equal partners at each other's house, but our rules apply. Situationships promote equality of the sexes. Yeah, you go, girl. Oh boy. Now see there, ladies, this is true freedom of dating and romance for modern women who want the best of both worlds. The best way to get a traditional man while you're a fully modern woman is to enter a situationship as I just outlined. No pressures of traditional marriages and roles. You're equal partners now. No submission, as clearly you don't like all those biblical concepts for families. You be you, while we men do what men do. When together, we can role play in whatever way is mutually comfortable. And when we're apart, no need to ghost or wait by the phone. We'll be in touch or you be in touch. This is the best and only way for modern women to get companionship from men. No getting on each other's nerves to where you file for divorce, given that most divorces are filed by women simply because they get tired of us. Any questions? Comment below. The Apocalypse of Good Men continues. Like, share, subscribe.